Welcome to Hazthemcman's amazing Discovery Mountain in Theme Park Tycoon 2. One of the best rides I have ever seen in the game, with incredible scenery all around, including a gigantic Disneyland Castle, Main Street, and much more. I think this may actually be the best park ever made in Theme Park Tycoon 2. So don't forget to hit that like button if you do enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, so we're here in Hazthemcman's absolutely incredible Disney park right here. I mean, look at this castle and this ride and just the main street and stuff. It's all so cool. We're all gonna be having a look at that in a second, but I think we need to go to the actual front of the park first here and start out there, because I mean, it makes the most sense, doesn't it? So he's got this right here, which is, I think, is like, it's supposed to be a custom version of the Disneyland train station kind of right here, which is really cool. I think it's supposed to be a custom Disneyland train station, because of course this entire thing is kind of like a custom Disneyland, like, you know, has designed his own Disneyland right here, which is really cool, and adapted it from the real thing. So he's got this really nice train station. I mean, just these buildings here are absolutely insane. I don't know how he builds this. I mean, like, look at the details. He's using bunting there. He's using bunting for that. That is such a creative idea, and he's using so many little cool things. He's got like the roses here and everything. He's got like the awning here. It's just so cool. Everywhere you look, there is just so many details. I mean, even here, when it's round the corner, you don't even see it. It's got like this insane rock work right here, and all these beautiful bushes. Like, all the trees are obviously custom. All the trees are completely custom, you know, like, which is just absolutely insane. And he's got these, like, this clock right here. He's got these lights, which are really cool, using the pickaxes. I mean, I could have never thought in a million years to use pickaxes for a light. That's such a cool idea. And I really like these little trees that he's got along the boardwalk in like the little planters. It feels really nice and kind of well kept, while also being, I guess, not well kept, if that makes sense. I like the well kept, but it still feels like it's nature, you know. It doesn't feel like it's being overly done. It's just, it looks really cool right here. And then we've got this corner building right here. I've never actually seen this back here, but there is a little like backstage right there, and this little door right here and stuff, which looks, again, so cool. I'm gonna be saying that a lot in today's video. I'm gonna be saying that a lot of things are so cool, because there's no other words to describe this park, honestly. And then it leads up to this massive fountain right here, the big circle fountain with this Mickey statue, which is honestly incredible. I mean, look at this statue, bro. Look at it. Oh my god. You know, it really does look like Mickey. I don't know how he's done this. I'm guessing just a lot of primitives right here inside of each other. Yeah, like poles, and that's an oil barrel right there. There's so many cool little things right here, and all like the little flowers around it, which are really pretty, by the way. That's a really good design. I might have to steal that. And then, I mean, look at this. Look at this castle. Holy shit. Like, honestly, oh my god. There's so much detail and little bits on here. It's a shame that this isn't finished right here. I think has hit the megabyte limit here and couldn't actually really finish this right here, because he was planning to do another area over here, but for now he has hit the megabyte limit until it's increased, which is a shame. But yeah, oh my god, just like the amount of detail on this building right here. Oh my god. And there's even a backside. I didn't even know this, actually. I did not know that there was a backside to this castle. Oh my god, though, look at this, bro. He's using pickaxes around here. That is so cool. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that is incredible. Like, just the amount of details and stuff on here. This is by far the best Disneyland castle. I mean, I don't think there is a better Disneyland castle than this, is there really? I mean, like, it looks so cool, bro. But anyway, yeah, should we actually get on with the ride right here? Because that's probably what you guys are all here for. You don't care about the main street. Well, you might, but you're probably here to come and see the actual ride. So, sadly, this only has one ride, but it is a really cool ride right here. Now, sadly, I can't actually show the volume on this video, so if you do want to go see the volume, then you can go and become a member down below. You just click the little join button, but we're still going to give it a ride right here, because it's still really cool. I don't actually know where the entrance is, but while we're just finding the entrance, I think it's around the back here. Yeah, here it is. Like, look at all of this custom bushes and buildings and stuff just all the way around here. It's just so detailed. It really feels like a real park. Like, you look down here and it just it looks incredible, doesn't it? I don't know how he manages it. It feels so realistic and like you're actually there. And even though we're at the very edge of the plot, as you can see right here, it doesn't feel like the edge of the plot. Like, it feels like it goes on for much further, even though there's only this tiny little bit of bushes here at the end. It is so good. I don't know. It's really... it's really good. And we got this tower right here as well, which he does this here using glass panels, I think these are using the glass panels, yeah, which creates a really cool little like glass effect with like a spiral almost. But anyway, here is the entrance to the ride. So we're gonna go through the queue right here. Oh, look at that. You can actually see through. Oh, oh shit, I've accidentally gone through the fence. Shit. I may or may not have gone completely stuck right there, so I had to respawn. But we'll just run back around here. I'm going to ignore this just for now. We'll come back to this later because, you know, I do want to go and give the roller coaster a ride here before we actually carry on looking at any of that sort of stuff right here. So we'll just run through. This looks really cool. I don't want to pop back through, but you can just see the roller coaster going through here. It's all custom supported. I mean, on the ride, you can't even really see any of the sports or anything like that, but it is all custom supported. And you can just see everything right here. I think this is where the train comes back through actually right here, which is really cool. But yeah, I mean, like, oh my god, it is so sick. This coaster is just so cool. And then we come down into this station, which is very similar to the station that he has in his other park. You guys might have actually seen my other video that I did on his older Disneyland, on his Disneyland London right here. If you haven't already seen that, go check it out because it is a really good park right here, and you'll probably enjoy the video. But it's very similar to that. I mean, the entire thing is really because it's Space Mountain, but it's so much better. And just like, I have to showcase this off separately because it is just so incredible. And although a lot of you may have seen this on 𝗬𝗵𝗄𝗽𝗀 channel because obviously he had a big video that blew up on this sort of thing. A lot has been added since then. I don't think it even had the main street, and I think has added a lot more to the ride recently, so it means that you can see a little bit extra. But anyway, guys, without further ado, I'm gonna get onto the coaster, so enjoy. And there we go, guys. I mean, look, that was really, really cool right there. It's a shame that I can't actually play the original audio right there. I mean, you know, but it is what it is because my video will get copyright claim to hell and back. So it is what it is, but it was still a really cool ride. I love all of the like little things on the ride and stuff like that. It is such a cool ride. I don't actually know if you were able to ride it with the lights on. Like, is there any way to turn the lights on, Haz? You want lights on? Just, oh wait, yeah. So there's no actual light off mode right here, but we can just disable shadows and just run through here, and we can have a look at this without shadows on, which basically means that we'll be able to see everything right here. So if we just run up, you can see the entire ride right here without like the shadows, which means that it's a lot brighter in here. And just look at how much there is in this place. I mean, there's even catwalks on parts here. Like you don't even realize that when you're on the ride, but there is catwalks. And you've got all the asteroids around the places, which are all attached by, like, you know, your actual supports here. And you've got all of the actual stars and stuff in the sky. Not sure how the stars are there. You know, they're just floating, guys. They're the real stars, but we don't worry about that. But no, yeah, it's really cool to see this, like, you know, with the lights on. Because even though you don't see a lot of this, it is still really cool. And you get to see a lot of really cool stuff from this angle right here, you know, rather than just not really seeing much at all because it's so dark. You know, it's really nice to see all the little details. But as promised, we're gonna have a little look around this area right here. I mean, most people, you're probably bored right now because we've already been on the ride, but I just want to have a look at this because it looks so good. I mean, all the architecture and stuff right here is so unique. It's hard to even tell if the same technique has been used from building to building. There's just that many unique and different ideas for each building right here. Like, this building's walls made out of pallets. You know, this one's made out of this sort of wood with like the little jutting out wood pieces. These columns have the little balls on them and stuff like that. It's so cool to see, and I love this big blimp right here. I don't know how has made this. Well, I know how he made it, but it just looks really cool right here, and it adds a nice detail as you're walking through. Like I said before, like, you're just walking through this area and it feels really grand and realistic. You know, it doesn't feel very artificial, which, to be honest, I would say this is even better than like real Disneyland, because sometimes, you know, you can feel when you look at Disneyland, you can see stuff and it feels kind of artificial, whereas this just feels really realistic, and like you're actually secluded in this area. You know, I really like how it works, and it's a lot of the planning which does that with all the bushes and the paths and how everything's laid out. It just makes it really cool right here. And of course, we've got a submarine over here for 20,000 leagues under the ocean, I think it is, off the top of my head, I think. Which looks really cool as well here. I mean, it's just everything is so insane. I could go through forever here and just rant on about how cool this and that and this and that is, but that's probably not the most entertaining thing, and I'll be here for like an hour, which I'm sure you guys don't want to watch. So so the one last thing that I do want to do is I want to have a look through this little back section right here, because you can see that even in the back sections, you know, everything is all connected. Although there's a floating pole here, Haz, there's a floating pole here. What is this about, Haz? What is this about, Haz? There's a floating pole. can't believe there's a floating pole in the backstage, guys. You know, 1 out of 10, terrible building, but we've got this gate right here as well. It all connects up really nicely. I mean, I love this. So the question is, where does this go on the park leaderboard? Now, I think this is an easy first place. I mean, let's be honest, it's easily going in first place. I think Hazard was in first place before the Disneyland London anyway, or it was in second place. I can't remember off the top of my head because I'm very tired right now. But that means that Haz is like first and second or first and third right here on the list. So I mean, you know, GG, I guess. But yeah, very well done. I mean, it's very well deserved as first place. Although I do wish it had more roller coasters and stuff. I think it would make it so much cooler. But obviously, it goes down to the megabyte limit and stuff like that. At the end of the day, Haz can't really do anything about that, and he can't really build anymore when, well, at the end of the day, there's limits on the game that stop you from building anymore. But anyway, yeah, it's a really, really cool part. But yeah, guys, that's all for today's video. Here's all the lovely channel members on the screen right now and all the supporters. Thank you all so much for supporting me. If you have, it is very epic. You can become a supporter for literally just 99p or $1.30 a month by clicking the little join button down below. Go check that out. But except for that, guys, leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed, and comment down below what you think of this build. And I'll see you all in another video. Goodbye.